know what I'm saying? Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, you know what I'm saying? Apparently, like, this is one of the best ones. I think they remastering it or something, so, you know what I'm saying? We got to play the OG version. Now, I don't have much experience with these games. I've only played a little bit of one, the very first one, so, yeah. King versus Monkey, what? I don't know nothing about that one. What happened? Turn that off. I don't know what it means. All right, new game. Wait a minute. First time, technically I am. Yeah, technically I am. We're gonna keep it on normal because I don't know what I'm doing. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know what I'm doing.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Kojima.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why'd he want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talent?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Hey, that was a long intro.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake.
Naked?
I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
All right, finally. We gotta go get the backpack, right? The backpack. Yeah, we gotta go get that. This is stealth mission. I can't be seen at all. Oh, we gotta go this way, I guess. Oh, here it is.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
I ain't gonna remember that.
She's
I'm
also
sorry.
in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Boy, it's a lot.
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top-secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
About time, man. Like, I know this game got some story to it, but man, it's a whole bunch of chatter. Down low. Melee. That's how you shoot. Okay. Corners. That was a lot. It's gonna be like the first 10 minutes of the video. Wait, do I just tap? Maybe I just tap it. Okay, now I instantly go. So I just have to move it. Be stealthy. It's out here. Oh boy, that's some gators. That's them gate. Oh, it's one on. Oh, oh. I thought it was just gonna be people. Oh. Huh, but wait, what? Yeah, I can see that, but what I'm supposed to? Yeah. Like 6 gators out there. What I'm supposed to do? All right, let's head back. I'm not finna waste no bullets on no gators. I got it this way. Watch, I'm over there. Started moving. Now smack him. He ain't gonna bother me, right? Oh, maybe they're not gonna bother me. Hey, chill, bro. They not gonna move, I ain't gonna move. Chill, bro. I'm up here thinking I gotta be strategic. You know what I'm saying? You don't bother me, I ain't gonna bother you. So what if I wanted to go here? If I wanted to. Cool. I think I got the gist of this.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively.
Okay, that's cool.
Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Right? But that camouflage. Watch on. Put that on. There we go. There we go. Now we blending in. Oh, so if I get down like this, yeah. Okay. Where they at? Up front. How far this way is he gonna come? I won't kill him, so.
Huh? Who was that? Who's that?
Already. Is that easy to see me?
This is HQ. Go here.
Sorry, can we restart? No restart, ain't no respawn, ain't no. Oh well.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup. Acknowledged.
What? Might as well attack him. Then already failed anyways. Come on. Run for it. Run for it. I know I done already failed. I done already failed, so it doesn't even matter. I'm gonna run for it. Get off the tree. Get off the tree! Hey! I'm stuck. I'm 90% hit. They not gonna stop looking. Run for it. Run for it. Run for it. Bang him! Bang him! I don't care if the mission failed. It's over with. I'm Snake. He's still alive. Get. Go button. I got care. Get up out of here. I didn't know they could see me that obvious. I guess I gotta be. They still shooting at me. They still shooting at me, even though I'm in a different area. How you even know this? I'm coming this way. How you even know I'm coming this way? Hey, hold on. Y'all got to wait. I'm shanking. Shank. Come here. Shank. I'm dead. Alright, so it's one of them games where I'm gonna have to be very, very stealthy.
Respond. Snake.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, General. All right, let's try again. That's it, bro. Sonar. They want me to be stealthy. Edge. I can't see nothing. Going up the bridge. Where's the I done told y'all I done forgot about. Okay, good. They tell you. Okay.
Saving the game, Snake?
Go ahead and save it while I'm right here.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
You know about that?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America too.
Why is
40
that?
years, crazy.
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of course! Everybody loves Godzilla.
You sure know a lot about movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life. It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get in a jam. That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Fun to exit. Alright. Right there and bridge. How do you expect me to get across the bridge without being seen? Is he gonna come all the way out? They told me not to engage. That's kind of hard to do when I gotta get certain places. Maybe I'm supposed to tranquilize people. Tranquilize him.
Huh?
Oh, I missed.
The enemy's here.
How you know? Okay. Got him. Oh. Get out. Why is it not in? I can't even see. Going across the bridge. If so, I should be all right. Moving this way. Oh,
I think I saw something.
I promise you haven't. I promise you didn't see nothing.
Guess I'm seeing things.
Yeah, you are. Come back this way.
Who's that?
Their vision is excellent.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
He said, what, northeast? I gotta stop running. I think that's what's getting their attention as well. Yeah, games like this are cool, but I don't know. Maybe these just ain't I like stealth games, but
Who was that?
nothing.
Who's that?
Who seen me? I can't even see because it's not. So how did they even see me? I can't even see nobody, man. Bring the knife out, bro. We bringing the knife out, bro. Bringing the knife out, bro. Now they sending reinforcements. Yeah, I don't know if it's just the camera view or whatever. Guys, they vision too, man. Pull everybody in and say, bro. I'm all about action. All this creeping around and oh, they seen me. I could have came through here and shot everybody and saved, bro, and get them out of here. Come here. Everybody get a knife work. Everybody get a knife work. Everybody get a knife work. Give him the knife work. Give him the knife work. Oh, his stealth work. I'm good for the stealth work. Left. Alright, back. Put that. Yeah, put that. You're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna die. I might as well put everybody to sleep and then yeah, this ain't my type. This ain't my type of game. I understand. I'm supposed to be stealthy. I ain't supposed to be seen.
Snake, you have to get up! Snake!
But I can go about that and just get everybody. This man, I'm putting everybody to sleep. I'm putting everybody to sleep.
Huh?
Did I hit him? I had to get him. There you go. Put everybody to sleep, I see. I don't even care. Get up, bro. You see nothing.
Who's that?
Go to sleep, bro. Go to sleep, bro. Too late. They don't know. This game's cool though. But it's just not my thing. Like Splinter Cell, stuff like that. That's more my thing. Cause I know most of the time I can just go through, boom, boom, bow, get everybody up out of there. How you still? There we go. This camera angle, I can't really see.
I think I saw some.
Huh?
Huh? I see him.
What? Gotta go to sleep. Go to sleep. Thank you. Like I see, I'm just putting them to sleep, bro. I'm putting them to sleep.
I see him.
Who seen me? That's cool. I'm gonna go to sleep. Sleep already, bro. You gonna go to sleep? I know I hit him. Supposed to aim on him, right? Go to sleep, bro. Go to sleep. I think he in there, right? Probably gonna be in that door there. Long time, go down. I think if this game was in third person, it'd be easier. I think the main thing is...
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert.
Acknowledged.
I think the main thing about this is the camera view. Messing up how I would play this game. Go in here.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. he has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process. Or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were involved.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
What is he doing? what are these movements? What was that? Ain't they know? Yep. Oh man.
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
That wasn't name?
Huh? We meet at last.
Why you showing out, bro?
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Huh.
What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you.
Ocelot, I know about Ocelot.
And don't you forget it.
Well, Ocelot.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And
Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, he like that.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
What? Is he alright? Yo, you pulled up tweaking.
Gru operatives! What is that stance? Huh. That gun.
He laughing at you.
If you're not the boss, then die.
Yeah, about that stance, huh? Oh man, will you start tweaking out?
Leave it! Shoot the other one!
I ain't gonna give you a chance. I can't let you. On a mission, shoot everybody. Alright, bro, you tweaking, bro. Oh, he about to go to sleep.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Huh? Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
Oh man, hey, you gotta be all that.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
So I'm guessing that's the Ocelot that we see in all the other games as well. He just said something about a revolver. I'm guessing might take that to heart. Yeah, I've heard of Ocelot, and I've seen gameplay
Major, do you read me?
I read you.
this
Snake,
game.
you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
All right, so what's next? Everybody stunned. Bro ran off somewhere. Where'd he go? Yeah, this game cool. I like the story. The story is definitely bringing me in, but where did he run off to? Did he go back into the... All right, the story is definitely pulling me in, but the gameplay just... Yeah, bro. Or did he run off to like in some woods or something? All right, how I get out? I don't know. I like this game has a lot of dialogue and stuff. I'm glad it's voice acting. Must have came this way. Is there any people out here? I'm also down a silencer as well. Wait. I guess not. Didn't see a ladder. But yeah, I think if I could, if this wasn't like where the camera view wasn't like this, where it was like I guess I think 5 isn't like this. It's more of a I don't know how to explain the camera view, but go up the ladder. Oh boy, that's loud. There we go. But the camera view definitely plays a part. I don't know where to go. Story fire though. I'd probably just watch somebody play this. Somebody that knows what they doing. Like somebody that's really good at games like this, I'd watch them. Where did bro go? There's something this way, because I don't know where he went. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be looking for him or I'm supposed to be leaving. Like this game feels complicated, and I don't like complicated games. So yeah, for something like this, I would rather just watch somebody play this that really knows how to play this. But the story seemed fire. Am I going back this way? I don't think I can go anywhere that way. I've been recording for. Yep, I'm supposed to go this way.
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best GRU has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished!
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
What about that?
Look.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
All right, so we just heading back. It's been more cutscenes and dialogue than gameplay so far. Hey, what you got there? Oh, that's the boss. That ain't the boss I know. I know a different... I thought it was a dude.
Boss?
Good luck, boss.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Why is that?
Huh?
Oh, is she supernatural? Is she Candyman?
Hornets.
What in the...
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Who is that? That dude Cybot? What is going on? Just turned into X-Man.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
That's Brian Furry from Tekken?
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
What are you about to do?
He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Gonna toss him. I already know. Ooh. Yeah, he's in the water.
The new blood has been rejected.
His face is ridiculous.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
I don't know what's going on. It was all about stealth. Next thing you know, mutant abilities.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Turn on us like that is crazy. Yeah, I thought the boss was a dude. But that's somebody different I'm thinking of. Plump. Booty all up and everything, so.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select Cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left analog stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left analog stick to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound.
Man.
If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
No.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Man, why you ain't just tell me as I'm doing it? What that survivor you at? Cure? Yeah, cure. Hold on. Cure, boom. Broken bone, bone fracture. Okay, so boom. So what the right. That and we what you said flint and a bandage, right? Wait, no, go back. Flint, and then we gotta put a bandage. Bandage. Okay, boom. Suffer from it. But okay, so we gotta put disinfect. We gotta disinfect that. I'm trying to remember. Y'all know my memory. Disinfected on the other side. Disinfected. And then what they say, a bandage. From a deep cut. We gotta cuts. We're gonna have to use that. Boom. Suture, and then broken. Cryptic on there, boom, 80%. So now what? And a bandage, right? Okay, okay. Hold on now. But this is a broken bone. Went there. And I put a bandage. Okay. Deep cut. Okay, so disinfect. Boom. Infect. Suture kit. Boom. Cryptic. Boom. Bandage. Boom. All right, boom. We got it now. We got, because I'm glad it's telling me what these things does, because that's helping me remember. Disinfect. Boom. Boom. Bandage. All right, one more cut. Back. Cryptic. Bandage. All right. That's cool. I'll have to remember though. Ooh. That crunch.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Oh. He tweaking. He tweaking.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
Hey, now, bro. Chill out, bro.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear.
Yeah, perps.
A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
What do I do with that, bro?
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. Maybe our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Yeah, bro, face. You think he cared? That's crazy. Oh man. Oh. They were just down there eating. You know, some solar flare. That's unfortunate. Find something. Ooh, the pictures. I ain't gonna lie, this story fire. I'm definitely gonna have to watch something about this. Oh man. David, might as well. I ain't there. Matter of fact, how long have I been recording? It's been a lot of dialogue, all this and that. 1:30. Oh boy, is there more cutscenes or something? Is that just the intro?
What a thrill.
Oh, they playing copyright music too. Oh no, no, no. Matter of fact,
So
can
how
I
does it
pause
feel
it?
to be a patient?
No,
Yesterday.
no. Can I get to? Trying to get to the main menu. That's cool. That's cool. We not here for that. This ain't no. Hey, do you read me? No, I don't read you. This has been. What is this again? This is Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. You know, this story fire. I definitely want to see more about this story, but me playing this, it's a no. It's a no. This ain't my type of game. But I can see how people really like this. I know this game fire, but it's just not for me to play. It's for me to watch. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch it. Just like y'all gonna watch this video. You know what I'm saying? And show me some love. But yeah, Snake Eater. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. And y'all be safe.